you can explain this better, like how multimillionaire peoples or multi-million companies, like they earn so much, but they pay so much less taxes. Is that true first? Like, is that true, or is it just what I've heard through like just word of mouth? And if that's true, how do they do that?
Uh, at the moment, I can't say it's true or false.
Uh-huh.
But in the same context, I just remember one line from Rich Dad and Poor Dad by
Mm-hmm.
Robert Kiyosaki. He has mentioned in his book that most average people tend to pay more taxes
Yeah,
in
that's what I
comparison.
heard that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and in explanation, I think it is because rich people don't rely on one sources of income,
Mm-hmm.
and the more you generate the income, the
Mm-hmm.
more sorry, the more you generate the income from different sources, the
Mm-hmm.
more deductions and expenses you can claim, which eventually reduce
Mm-hmm.
your taxable income. So, and that is why you will be able to pay less tax. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing. That's
Mm-hmm.
why maybe rich people pay less tax in compared to other people.
But isn't is true that the more you earn, the more taxes you pay, right?
Yeah.
So how does that come out to be managed? Like, the more you earn, you're
Yeah.
earning a lot, but reducing the taxes somehow decreases the overall taxes. That's kind of like interesting.
Yeah. So if you more earn from different sources,
Mm-hmm.
um, you definitely have a different deductions from different sources. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if you have a shop, or and if you have a finance company, so
Mm-hmm.
for both, you have to pay rent, and for both you have to pay for electricity, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay for water or internet and
Mm-hmm.
any more. So you come up with a higher expenses too if you have
Mm-hmm.
a higher income. So the higher income and the higher expenses would reduce your taxable income,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to pay tax on only your profit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the rich people maybe pay
Mm-hmm.
less tax. Yeah.
That's a good trick to know, man. That's a good trick to know. If you can have like multiple ventures, then you can
Yeah.
actually reduce taxes while you're earning more. That's I don't think I've thought about it like that. It's when we see at the current tax system, as you say, based on that bracket system, it's
Yeah.
basically the more you earn, the more you pay taxes. But
Yeah.
if
And
you can just go through a different way out there, then it's like you're earning more, but you can actually reduce the taxes. That's a very
yeah.
good idea to know.
Yeah, and of course, I can give you an example of
Mm-hmm.
investment property. So if you invest on any rental properties,
Mm-hmm.
you can claim interest on interest paid on loan, depreciation of that house or property, repair and maintenance of house, startup fee, and
Mm-hmm.
any out-of-pocket expenses for that particular property. So in that way, you'll reduce your taxable income. But
Mm-hmm.
by saying this, I'm not a financial advisor, so it's always better to get
Mm-hmm.
a proper financial planner
Mm-hmm.
for a proper financial planning. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically like they just buy a house and just keep it so that whatever loan they have to pay for that house or whatever expenses they have to pay for that house, it actually helps them reduce the taxes, right?
But it should be rental property. Then only you can claim the expenses.
You mean
You should be
you
generating income. Yeah, you should be generating income from any source. Then
mm,
only you can claim the expenses. So it is clearly stated that you can only claim work-related expenses or
mm-hmm,
income-generated expenses. So that's
mm-hmm.
what I mean. So only if it's a rental property, then only you can claim the deductions related to that house
So this
or
means
property.
that if I like, let's say, get a house by certain loan, okay, I get a loan from the bank, I buy a house, right? And I put it on rent,
Yeah.
right? In that case, whatever interest I have to pay for the bank loan, whatever expenses I have to do for the house, I can claim all of that.